Hi everybody, it is April and I'm in my craft room, and today we're going to make another 3-yard quilt. So today I'm going to be working on the town square pattern, and I've read the directions. I think I've got it down, so let's get cutting. These are the 3 fabrics that I'm using, and again I've got one that is directional, but it's going to be the focus fabric, and I think that's going to be okay for this particular pattern. I don't think I need to do anything special. These arrows, I'm not going to consider them directional. I think they can go this way or this way or this way. It shouldn't matter. And this will be fabric 3. The first thing I need to do is I need to cut strips from fabric 1. I have strips of fabric 1 and fabric 2 that I'm going to sew long ways. I'm not a big pinner, but when I'm sewing strips that are the length of the width of fabric, I like to just every so often line the fabric up and throw a pin in there, because for this particular pattern, I mean, I know a 1/4 inch seam is always important, but it is especially important on this, because if you go too big on your 1/4 inch, then you're going to have issues when you build your blocks. I'm done sewing my strips together. Now I need to cross cut these into pieces for my block. I want to make sure that I'm cutting it at the right length, and I'm going to first trim off my selvage edge. Okay. Your timing is awful. Yeah, your timing is awful. Quit. Oh my gosh. Cat! Okay, wait, just wait. Wait. Why are you being so needy? Huh? Why are you being needy? This right here is what's left. I start with fabric 1 and then take the strips that I've cut from fabric 2 and fabric 3 being sewn together, and I want fabric 3 on the left hand side of the top of my block and fabric 3 on the bottom right hand side of the bottom of my block. So I'm going to take these to the sewing machine and sew them, and that gives me this. Now what I do is I take the longer strip sets of fabric 2 and fabric 3 and I make sure fabric 3 is touching fabric 3 and fabric 2 is touching fabric 2. Then it's the opposite on the other side. So fabric 2 is touching fabric 2 and fabric 3 is touching fabric 3. And I take these to the sewing machine and I come back with my finished block. Now I know that this fabric is directional, my fabric 2 is directional, so I've got some arrows pointing different ways, but that doesn't bother me. The color is the same, so I think I'll be okay. Now I just need to do that with all of my blocks and then I can put them together. So this is where I deviate from the pattern. First of all, I'm not using any of the fabric that I used from the pattern on my borders. So I've got this as my border, and I have cut it significantly wider than the pattern calls for. And this is where I can take what would normally be a smaller quilt, a lap quilt, and make it just a little bit bigger without having to create more blocks. I have actually made 2 of the quilts using the town square pattern. This is the one with the hearts, and I put a big border on it. Now I have another one and I will show that to you now. This is what I'm calling Under the Sea. This is an ocean theme. So the center of my blocks have saltwater fish. And I still have to put the border on this quilt. So I'm really pleased with the way that these quilts turned out. I will hang this one up so that you can see it as clearly as you can see the saltwater fish. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I do plan on doing more 3-yard quilts. These are a lot of fun, and I have purchased a lot of fabric with the intention of using it for 3-yard quilts. So, and I actually bought another book, the Modern Views quilt book, just this past week. Please give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful, and subscribe if you would like to see more crafty tutorials, including quilting, sewing, card making, and using your cutting machines. Also, if you think of anybody else who might enjoy these videos, please feel free to share. Have a great day, eat some chocolate, and be kind to everyone. Until next time, bye. Also, if you would, all right, up you get. You gotta get up. You gotta get up. You gotta get up.